All right, so
You tell me.
for everybody, I'm going to let her explain me. And then people have, I mean, I was contacted by someone that I hadn't seen since my 20s. I had periods of 5 years through my life where I went from, I would move completely across the country, change all my atmosphere, change my friends. Everybody was new. I did that because of the memory issues I had. No one knew that. I didn't tell anyone that, but I was working. It was amnesia I had, and I just feel like amnesia has a lot of dementia related because I had it at 17, and then it would keep coming back, and I would just like lose connection. I might not lose the memory of the things I did, but I had no connection with them, or no emotional attachment to people, you know. And so I had someone just ask me last year, or didn't ask me, said it's starting to make sense now. One of the people in my youth group, I was a youth pastor right before I became a rock and roller. And
it's a hard shift.
yeah, I went from suit and tie at a Pentecostal church to tattoos and a guitar and screaming. You know, Pentecostal preachers scream when they preach anyway.
Yeah, they're different kinds of screams.
So, hallelujah. So, anyway, here's your answers.
So take him as a real life example.
Yeah.
And so, what did all of this testing and learning about his past history reveal to you?
Yeah, you know, you have a colorful history, but but obviously, you know, cases of head injuries and mental health issues, substance abuse issues. I like to ask my patients actually, like, how do you feel when you use alcohol or drugs? That tells me more, you know, about like why they would do that, and then I can guess, you know, what's going on with their genetics. You know, let's take someone like you. You were born with a deficiency in the MTHFR, you know, enzyme that cannot metabolize folate to L-methylfolate, which is the activated form. So that becomes serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine. On top of that, though, I call it the double whammy because the little dopamine you do have, you metabolize it super quick.
Is that why I could do cocaine lines that big and then come back and say, give me 2 more of those?
Yeah.
Why is it why he was hiding Oreo cookies in his drawer when I met him?
Was I really?
Yes. It's,
Well, I didn't.
yeah.
I had no one to tell me that was bad, and I'm hiding them.
I told you, but you forgot about it.
the dopamine seeking and so forth. I mean, the history of like going from here to there that shows impulsivity. And then you were just compensating for the fact that your memory is not that good. It's because of you were already prone to poor memory because of the low dopamine, and then tack on the drugs, alcohol, and the head injuries. You've just, you know, really, really hurt the brain and its ability to function the way it should. Yeah. But you did not have the knowledge that this is what's going on and this is what you need in order to make sure those things in the brain are functioning or at the right
I was
level.
doing my best to feel good. And the only thing, I knew something shifted in my 20s, and I felt depression through sadness and a divorce turned me, and all of a sudden I didn't have joy anymore. And then just one day, a guy that I hung out with through work was drinking, and we were doing a show where we sold some stuff at for a bike show, polish and stuff. And he handed, hey, let's drink it. I'm like, okay, no problem, man. And so the more I drank, the more I sold. I was like, my personality came out, and I had no idea that I could drink and have this much fun and be this good of a salesman. And so I started drinking to feel good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I found pain pills, and I'm like, what?
Dopamine seeking again.
But you know what the problem was? I mean, like everyone else, be like, take one of them. I'm like, okay.
Okay, I'll take 2.
And within an hour, I'd already
then
chewed.
4.
I had just taken them. I'm chewing them up, and I was
Yeah.
trying to snort them, and then shooting them up, and it just went on and on and on. But I wasn't partying like was for a
that's-
few years, but I
isn't that
mean,
what people
I was
normally
really trying to
think?
feel good.
That
That's all.
normally people think, and I think that's why the shame is associated, you know, with the drug use, is that they're just thinking that you want to party, and that's why
Yeah.
you're doing it, and it's very very little
It's the opposite of
understood
that.
Yeah.
that we are trying to self-medicate for, you know, a good reason.
I mean,
That-
when you're a young person, a lot of young people don't have a whole bunch of trouble. Now, there's a lot of young people that do, but there's a lot that don't. That just party their hind ends
Yeah,
off,
but
and then they quit and move on about their life.
Right.
Those that hang on to
grew
it,
out of it.
they never did grow out of it. They're the ones that are hurt and they're crippled and needed something.
Yeah, there is a genetic predisposition for that. So yeah, self-medication is one thing they do, because I don't blame people who do these things, because that's all they know. But you know, now that they come to see me and I really explain to them, these are the reasons why you have to take more natural things to make those missing
There is
neurotransmitters.
no
that-
better high